show. Ought to be a good one here between the Detroit Tigers and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Roger Clemens, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Now at the plate, here is Milt Kyler. He will lead this one off today. Here's the first pitch to him.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
A ball and a strike to our leadoff man here this afternoon. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. The 1-1.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, number 15. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
And he takes strike three called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into the box, Lou Whitaker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Here comes the 1-2. Two out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Tigers nothing. Sox coming to the plate. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Frank Tanana, a Michigan-born lefty, gets the starting job here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, this guy's one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. You're not going to see a bundle of strikeouts, not an overpowering guy. Puts the ball on the in and outside corners, up and down in the strike zone. A pitch-to-contact guy, so if you're looking for strikeouts, you're probably not going to see a boatload from this guy in this one.
And now, Wade Boggs. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he hits it hard to the right side. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass-the-baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
To the plate now, Mike Greenwood. Little chopper back to the mound. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 29.
So now to the plate, number 29. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now the pitch. Pitch popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox. Still no score. All set for the start of the inning. And next, the dangerous power threat, Cecil Fielder. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Fielder is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Here's the 1-1.
No touchdown.
2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Standing in now, number 20, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first four men have been unable to do. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate now, Travis Fryman, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fouled off. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bruno gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Jack Clark. Now here it comes. He swings and grounds it to short. Trammell grabs it cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
At the plate, Carlos Quintana. And he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
At the plate now is Luis Rivera. First delivery to him. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. To short. Trammell brings it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Will move to the third with no score. Riding in is Tony Phillips. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here it comes. Check swing called strike, 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 delivery. Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting it, the shortstop, Alan Trammell.
One gone here in the Detroit third. And up next, the Hall of Fame shortstop, Alan Trammell. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Into the box now, number 29, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
And there's ball 2 now. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. Third inning, no score to this point. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. Home half of the third coming up, no score. Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now the first pitch. Windup and the 0-1. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Next to dig in, John Marino. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Jody Reed.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Kyler comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the AB now.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And the pitch. And that's dead center for strike 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
To the plate now, number 15. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. (2-0) to the Tigers' left fielder. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 2-2 now. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Into the box, Lou Whitaker. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. High fly ball out to deep right field. Right fielder looking up at the track, the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
In now, Cecil Fielder. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
Well, the pitcher can claim that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
Stepping in now, number 20, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Struck out in his first at-bat. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. A ball and 2 strikes now.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. 1 for the Tigers, and it comes on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Detroit. Now in the box, Mike Greenwood. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Number 15 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Up next, number 29 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Line to the right side. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Softly hit down the line. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Here's a look over to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And now, in fact, they'll tag him out at second base, trying to advance on the bad throw. What a break there. At the plate, Jack Clark. Fly ball out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
So now to the plate, Carlos Quintana pops this one up. And no one will get this one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set. The 0-1 on the ground near home. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Tigers are out in front, 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the rookie third baseman, Travis Fryman. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Standing in now, Tony Phillips, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. That evens it up, 1-1. Now here it comes. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2.
Ball. I got to count 2-2.
And he fouls this one off. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 2-2 one more time. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The next 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Next for the Tigers, Alan Trammell looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
At the plate now, number 29. No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back, the right fielder. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. In now, Milt Kyler. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Again, he sends it out of play. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Stepping in now, number 15, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Fouled off. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Tigers get just the 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Tigers 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Leading off the inning, it'll be Luis Rivera as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
First pitch of the AB on its way. As he lines it out to center. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
To the plate now, Tom Bruno. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Kyler is under this one. And that's out number 2.
Marino.
Now it'll be John Marino. He singled first time up. Here's the pitch. Left field and deep. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the second time he's barreled up the ball, so he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
Into the box now, Jody Reed, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 2-out double left stranded. The three of us are back with more following this. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Lou Whitaker.
That last at-bat, Matty V, a changeup right down the middle of the plate. Listen, this guy's got a great changeup, but he can't afford to keep throwing it middle like he did that last at-bat. If he does, this guy might be hitting back-to-back jacks.
And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
The windup and the 0-1. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Into the box, Cecil Fielder. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Plate now, number 20. Popped him up. Boggs has room in foul territory, and no one will track it down. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitter's by him 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. The three of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations.
Red Sox, the third baseman, Wade Boggs.
First pitch of the AB now. As it's on the ground toward the hole. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So here is Mike Greenwood, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And now the first pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 29.
So stepping in is number 29. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
0-1, here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Trammell's got it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Now to the plate, here is Travis Fryman. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
So now to the plate, Tony Phillips. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now the pitch.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Swing and a blooper down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Tom Bolton comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He's running. That's a strike to throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Runner's on his way to third, and it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, number 29.
Now at the plate, number 29. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Bruno is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Detroit, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Last half of the 7th here, and here comes the first baseman, Jack Clark. Now the pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now the Red Sox DH, Carlos Quintana, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Luis Rivera.
Stepping in next, Luis Rivera. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit back up the middle. A dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the inning will continue. And he will not have time to recover it short. That's an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Stepping in now, Tom Bruno, center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail things here 2-0.
Tyler.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Milt Kyler. Now the first pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. It's been a game of starting pitching so far, as on cue we give you a look at our starter comparison for these 2 guys in our 2-0 ball game. Stepping up is number 15. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch of the AB now. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
A ball and a strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Marino is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Lou Whitaker will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Right side, but it's well foul. The next 0-2.
That's a ball.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. But they're on top 2-0. Striding in for Boston, John Marino. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a little blooper to center. Whitaker will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away, 1 gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in will be Jody Reed. Flew out last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
now batting, third baseman, Wade.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Wade Boggs. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Here's the first pitch. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Whoo, up and in.
Lifted into center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail it here 2-0. Now to the plate, Cecil Fielder, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Jeff Gray enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Next up, number 20. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Next to hit, Travis Fryman struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
In now, Tony Phillips. He grounds it sharply to third. Throws there at first, so the error doesn't hurt him on the scoreboard as the inning is over. So no runs on no hits. 1 error in the inning, but a man left stranded. Nothing for the Tigers in the 9th. Last chance for the Red Sox. They trail 2-0. And stepping in, Mike Greenwood. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First pitch on its way. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Kyler is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th.
Now batting, number 29.
Now to bat, number 29. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on the way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
2-1 after the foul ball there. soft liner towards first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 25. Jack Clark.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jack Clark. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, and they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Outfield in the no doubles defense, now the first pitch. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. The catch is made, and the Tigers get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over. A 2-0 finish today. The Detroit Tigers took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Frank Tanana is credited with the win. Roger Clemens was dominant on his way to 17 strikeouts, but is still tagged with the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
And you, sir, are you waiting to receive my limp penis? Now, get your hands off me.